them a time that they should attend to it with the same speed where they use approved loan for Tinubu for Senate. If the minister don't know how to expedite the hearing, he should seek hearing from Akpabio. Tinubu fit borrow money from OPE before 10 minutes he will clear Kuda and then borrow another one from Money Point. So as they do that one, use that speed to discontinue this case, focus on security and let Nigerians breathe. I left my Akara business to come do this thing. You say no easy. I am going now to order Kunlin to join them because you see say this country Ori Buruku Lenshe Nigerian government.
Politicians were just in paraphrasing, someone that has property, about 200 million naira worth of property, he should submit his national passport. His royal traditional leader from his village should write to the courts standing him as a shorty. So of course 2 shorties. So you see, these are things that ordinarily we look at it and we felt like no, it's not even important in the first place. It should have been granted bail on self-recognizance. It's just like the Chief Justice of the Federation coming before the court for a criminal trial and you are telling someone to come and enter shorty for him. It doesn't make sense.
A traditional ruler.
One thing we want to let the world know is this. No matter the level of oppression, no matter the level of high-handedness, of executive lawlessness, history will always remember that rascality cannot in any way defeat justice. No matter the amount of lies you want to sell, a single truth will quench the mountain of lies already built over the years. Mr. Sowore, who is the incoming president of Nigeria in 2027, by God's grace, has been granted this bail, and we are going to pursue this bail till we ensure that he's out of Kuje Correctional Center. Stay tuned. We are soon going to bring him out, and when we bring him out, we are going to pop champagne. Thank you very Victoria, Victoria, Santa, Victoria, Victoria, Santa, Victoria, Victoria, Bobo, Victoria, Baba, Victoria, Santa. All comrade must be rugged. All comrade must be rugged. All comrade, Bobo, all comrade, Baba, all comrade must be rugged. And of the greatest Bobo, articulate Kiki, fundamental Oyi, for DSS. 3 Bosa for president, Sowore there. Bosa, Bosa, Bosa. 3 Eya for the enemy. Eya, Eya, Eya. Thank you very much. We are here today after the ruling of the court.
So Nigerians, we are here today to give 1,000,000% support and solidarity to Sowore, the ANC presidential candidate and the leader of the Take It Back Nigeria movement, a man who has stood up and defended every Nigerian, a man who has fought corruption and refused to be compromised for the last 3 decades. Giving him a stringent bail condition cannot help this matter. Mr. President, you said you have done well. It's okay. Let your work, the good works that you have done, speak for you. Allow a free and fair election. Intimidating other presidential candidates can no longer work because Nigerians are becoming aware and we must take back our country. Revolution now.
Thank you very much. My name is Comrade Atiku Issa, the national president of NANS.
Okay, very quickly, what is your general overview of what has transpired here today, and what does it tell you about the Nigerian justice system?
You see, it is appalling and it is very disheartening that the justice system is only after innocent and law-abiding citizens, while the criminals are not being investigated. And when they are ceremonially being investigated, they are accorded respect and treated with dignity as if they are honorable members of the society, while the most compliant and most lawful abiding citizens are the ones that are being humiliated, being attacked. I was shocked this morning when I came around as at 7 a.m. I met security operatives everywhere. These are men that are supposed to be where the bandits are. These men could not in any way trace the bandits who are on social media, but they are here wasting the resources, the money paid by taxpayers' money being wasted on persecuting a civilian that is very law-abiding. It is very, very unfortunate, and the justice system is only pushing Nigerians into anarchy, and we are calling on the government to stop this, because once this fire they are trying to ignite, once it starts burning, they will not be able to quench the fire. And that's why we are calling on them now to do the necessary thing. How many people will the police, soldiers and all the security agencies be able to kill? Nigerians are already fed up. Nigerians are fed up, and we will not take this again. So we are calling on President Tinubu to respect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and do the right thing. Thank you very much.
Do you have any hope in this government?
Do I have
any hope in this government?
There's actually no hope for now, except if they change. But with what is going on, and how long do they have in office again to change?
What would be your advice to Nigerian youth?
My advice to Nigerian youth is for all of us to come together so that we mobilize and support any person, but not President Tinubu. For my name is Comrade Atiku Issa, the national president of NANS.
Okay, so briefly, your name and
my name is Comrade James Mai, popularly known as Flag Boy NG, aka you talk, you go die, you no talk, you go die.
Okay, so can you just give us a brief overview of what you feel about what has transpired here today, very briefly?
What is going on is pure dictatorship. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has claimed over the years to be a comrade, has protested alongside other comrades, has become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today, and is being treating other comrades as if we are tout or as if we are slaves. It's pure dictatorship, and we are saying no to that as a well-meaning Nigerians. So we are here today to agitate and in solidarity of the illegal detention of Comrade Sowore, and we are saying no to that because an injustice to one is an injustice to all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please, I come from my justice. Okay, please, name me to your name.
My name is Comrade Oshoks, the National Secretary of the African Action Congress.
Okay, very briefly, can you tell us what has just transpired today?
Yes, we were before Justice Umar this morning, earlier on the case of Sowore. You know, it is on record that he was brought before the judge on the count of cyber-stalking the president. And what did he say? He called the president a criminal. And then Sowore has been someone who has been so consistent in speaking truth to power. And then it is obvious today that it is not a crime to call a thief a thief. So we question the reason why such would have triggered to this point where the government no longer find what it takes to secure the four corners of the country, but have found Sowore to be the priority of problems that bedevil the country. So we were supposed to be before him for ruling on the bail application, because we remember his bail was revoked in the last court sitting, no, 2 court sittings ago, and then the argument happened in the last court date, and today we came before him for the ruling. And in his ruling, it's like you are offering sweets to kids and you're collecting it with the other hand. Bail has been granted for the sake of it. However, the conditions are stringent. They are not conditions we cannot meet, But we are saying these conditions are stringent to the point where some of us feel his international passport was actually the target. And in the ruling today, the international passport was targeted. So Sowore got bail today on the basis of surrendering his international passport to the registrar of the Federal High Court, and also 2 shorties in like sum of 200 million. One should be a traditional ruler, and the second should be someone with landed property in Abuja. So these are the conditions given to this bill for Sowore. But some of us feel that it is too stringent, and we would meet these bail conditions. But we are saying that Sowore should not even be seeking bail at this point. We should be asking for this case to be discontinued and Sowore granted his total freedom. Because the only thing Sowore advocates for is a Nigeria where every Nigerian will be valued in Nigeria, and the sons and daughters of nobody would have the respect, among other countries within the African continent.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Thank you. Your name and what you do.
I'm Barrister Sowore, a younger brother to Sahara. So what I've seen in the court today is not very new, because justice has been perverted. The condition for bail are so very stringent. It has been so stringent in the sense that they thought initially we will not be able to fulfill it, but by God's grace we will do that, because ordinarily there shouldn't be any conditions attached to this bail application ruling of the bail applications. What the judge would have done in the first place is to equally release him on bail on self-recognizance. So, but it is contrary. But then they don't have option rather than to have granted him bail. They know that this case goes nowhere. It goes nowhere, and that's why they are doing what they could, just to buy time and all that. So people are asking that why is it that they have taken him back to Kuje Krisi? They actually taken back because the bail condition has not been perfected. It has not been fulfilled. There's need for them to take it to the Kuje Krisi, because he needs to go to Lagos to bring his passports. He needs to go to home to bring one of the chiefs or our traditional ruler as demanded by court. So all this we want to fulfill as a law-abiding students. But I want to assure Nigerians, I want to assure people that there will not be cause for alarm, and for people to know, because everybody is watching. They too know there's no case. The essence of being here at the Ministry of Justice is for us to make our attention known, to protest, so that the Attorney General, he has an override power. He can even say no, okay, there should be discharged him on only. That it should be discharged on only. He can give instruction of Peter, one he have of Peter power to have done so as Attorney General, because I done to him the other time when he was having a case with Buhari. He was one who have granted a only protocol. He can do so. So I want to make our attention known to people that there's no cause for alarm. As far as this case is concerned, it goes nowhere. And by God's grace, we will see and see to the end of the case. So what is thank you.
Your full names again.
I am Barrister Sowore Olabode Zika. His younger brother to Omoyele Sowore. Same for that mother. So thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Freedom come by struggle, freedom come. Liberty comes by struggle. Freedom come by struggle. Freedom come. Greatest Nigerian people, ever conscious Nigerian people, ever vocal Nigerian people, conscientious Nigerian people, revolutionary Nigerian people, never say never Nigerian people. I must thank our comrade for turning out en masse today.
Exactly.
Today is the day that the Lord has blessed. Permit me to stand on all standing protocols. I will not dwell on what previous speakers have spoken about. But my concern is this, and which I have maintained, and which I will continue to profess, that Nigerians can never be slaves in their own country.
Yes.
That this country is our country. Yes. And we will not run from anybody. Yes. We will not run from any bagger, either government or an oppressor from anywhere.
No one.
This is our country, and we will continue to thrive and do well in our country. The powers donated to the government under the constitution. It's for the Nigerian people. The power to arrest, the power to detain, and the powers to prosecute are all donated by the constitution on behalf of the Nigerian people. No government has the vice to, for its own selfish benefits, arrest Nigerians and prosecute them without due regard to the constitutional stipulations. Section 174 sub 2A and B has clearly defined under what ground a Nigerian citizen can be arraigned in court. Last week, we marched to the Minister of Justice in demanding an end to this charade of a trial. We cannot have our rights in piecemeal, and we're not begging to have our rights. Our rights, human rights, not my property. Human rights, God give me. No government will take my human rights. Because human rights, now my God ordained rights. Human rights, now my property. So, we are going to march from here now to the Minister of Justice. The last week we were there and they asked us to come with a letter. A formal application asking the Minister of Justice, in line with the demands and the mandate of the Nigerian people, to end this charade of a trial. Sowore is not a criminal. Sowore is a liberator. Sowore is a revolutionary. The people in government today emerge by embarking on the same path that Comrade Sowore embarked on. The biggest beneficiary of protest in Nigeria today are those in Sowore. If not for protest, freedom of speech and dissent, Tinubu would never have emerged as a president. On what ground will people who emerge to dismiss white people, put them in prisons for embarking on the same path that they took in the past? Nigerians says, end this charade. Freedom of speech is a fundamental human right. The right to demand for better governance is a fundamental human right. No government under the law, whether federal or state, has the power to lock up Nigerians for demanding for better governance, to lock up Nigerians for demanding for better welfare for citizenry. That is all that Sowore has done. And we are marching here today, as you may just join me, to the Ministry of Justice to demand that this charade of a trial must end. Nigerians said Sowore is not a criminal. And this charade of a trial now.
I need you to know that it is time for us to emerge and bring in the revolution, because the revolution that has started, nobody can stop it. In the court today, we already had a resolution, and we have our representative here who is going to give us, our lawyers who are going to give us update on the ruling that was given by the judge. So I just want to let you know that it is time for us to campaign. It is time for us to mobilize. It is time for us to also move in the revolutionary mind. AAC! Take it back! AAC! Take it back! Take it back!
And the whole of Africa, the whole of the world is watching us. History and posterity is on our side. On this note, I want to ask, on this note, we are going to get our lawyers to address us. Before I do that, the person to introduce the lawyer to us is the national chair of the African Action Congress, Comrade Samuel Ajaigbe. So he will be here and he will address us shortly within 1 minute.
And stringent conditions, because as a president, he come in 2027, who is already in court and whose lawyers are known before this court. The court ought to have granted him bail on self-recognizance. It is actually appalling that in a democratic society like we have today, a person that is worldwide known is still granted bail, and a person that is not known, a shorty who is not known, even 1%, is going to come and stand. In fact, I don't see myself worthy as a person that is, reliable to stand shorty for a person that is more popular than myself. However, we are happy that despite all of the odds, we have come out today victorious. We are going to start working on perfecting the bail and ensuring that he is released today stroke tomorrow by God's grace. A luta continua.
Thank you, sir. And I understand that you are ready for.
Oh yes, the matter has been adjourned for Monday, 6th of July for definite defense. Definite defense, and it must be from day to day. That is the order of the court.
Thank you, sir. Just run us through the terms that was granted by the court and some clarity on the next adjourned date.
Very well. One, the application for bail was considered, and the trial court held that he should be released on bail on the following conditions. One, two shorties, 200 million naira each or like sum. One of the shorties must be a property owner in Abuja, and also he must have one of the shorties being a traditional ruler from his community. Then also he was ordered to deposit his international passport. The totality and the essence of all these bail conditions is to ensure
in Nigeria today, everybody is under investigation except criminals and terrorists. Every other person, there is intelligence for them. The people we don't have intelligence for are criminals and kidnappers. For weeks, children have been in the forest in Oyo State. As we are talking with this rain, can you imagine the condition of those children? Can you imagine the condition of their teachers? Yet the DSS and the military law enforcement of that same country has enough time to be carrying innocent civilians to court. What kind of shame be this? What kind of tragedy is this? If they want to see real criminals, they should go to the forest. They should go to government houses where people are stealing billions that are meant for the people. So we are saying that this is a charade. This thing you are doing is persecution. Release Sowore and go after terrorists. Tinubu should know that for you to be a leader, you must have a country. We should not be so desperate to take power and destroy Nigeria. How many of us you want arrest? As I did so now, I know say we are people of interest. Smart time they go look for one charge, they will carry you. How many people? So all of this that is going on, we came to submit a petition to discontinue the case. The Honorable Attorney General is not there, but we have submitted it, and we have also given them a time that they should attend to it with the same speed whether they use approved loan for Tinubu for Senate. If the minister don't know how to expedite the hearing, he should seek hearing from Akpabio. Tinubu fit borrow money from OPay before 10 minutes he will clear Kuda and then borrow another one from Money Point. So as they do that one, use that speed to discontinue this case, focus on security and let Nigerians breathe. I left my Akara business to come do this thing. No say e no easy. I am going now to order Kunle to join them because you see say this country ori buruku le nse Nigerian government.